All right, my beautiful people, thanks so much for tuning in. This is ERDJ, your certified financial educator and founder of New Black Wall Street. And today's episode brought to you by True Detergent. That's right, True Detergent, black-owned and manufactured right here in the Atlanta area. We're doing a free delivery to your doorstep. You give us a call at 678-851-2400. That's 678-851-2400. True Detergent is 101-ounce bottle. It's AT certified, and it's also halal certified, meaning no animal byproducts. It's $15 for the bottle. This means it's 15 cents for the wash, per wash or per load. And here's the deal, guys. You're going to wash your clothes anyway. The question is, are you going to practice what you preach by circulating your dollar right back within your very own community so that you can practice group economics? Well, True Detergent gives you that opportunity, and it's your opportunity to make the switch. True Detergent, make the switch. Now, we've got a couple things coming up today. We do have our Dow Jones investment session tonight. So you want to go ahead and get signed up for that as well. The Dow Jones investment session is tonight. That's going to be tonight at 8 p.m., I believe. And then we do have a couple classes coming up this weekend. We got one on Saturday, one on Monday, and one on Tuesday. So you can sign up for either one of those at www.erdj.net. And that's kind of it. Everything else, you need to know Club Millie, our planned presentations tonight and tomorrow. So you do have an opportunity to find out everything there is to know about Club Millie. And here's the deal, guys. We're doing some wonderful things, and you can be a part of it, but you have to make the choice. You have to make that $20 decision that you're going to join a group or a crowd or a group of people who are going places. And that's your decision that you need to make. But a lot of things that I offer, that I talk about, is really only available to club members. So if you want to be a part of the club, you want to be able to have the opportunity to advance with a group of people who are talking about making their money work for them, then you have that opportunity to do that at Club Millie. So thanks so much for tuning in. I know I'm on a new channel today, but nonetheless, this is where we'll be on ERGJ Enterprise. This is my business page. This is where we're going to do a lot of our business stuff. And today we're talking about success. So those that miss it, they miss it, but let's get going. We're on chapter number 5. We're going through the book, Rhinoceros Success. Rhinoceros Success. I found this book when I was working for a sales company at the time. I was peddling perfume. But this one book has made a big impact on the success that I have, and I hope that it'll make a big impact on the success that you have. So if you can, go ahead and share this video. But then also, you can get this book through me as well. It's www.erdj.net. Just scroll down to the recommended read section, and then you actually be able to get the book for yourself. But we're talking about developing rhinoceros persistence. Developing rhinoceros persistence. And when I say rhinoceros, I'm just going to say rhino, because that's just too much to say rhinoceros, okay? So if you're here today and you are ready, you're ready to get learned today, you're ready to build on your level of success, go ahead and put in the comments below #success. And you might be on a different platform, you might be in a different group. If you want to leave comments and have interaction with me, you need to come on over to ERGJ Enterprises, and that way we can actually communicate. I know people watching me on all these different groups and stuff like that. But nevertheless, develop rhino persistence. Develop rhino persistence. You never give up. I can stop right there. You never give up. You never give up. Tenacity is in every cell of your huge charging body. You have the invaluable strength to keep at whatever you are doing despite the circumstances. You are indomitable. Nothing can conquer your strong will to succeed. Torpedoes, hurricanes, earthquakes, taxes, lightning, rhino poachers, and landmines will not subdue you. Every nasty, irritating obstacle that tries to trip you up is trampled right over. Your persistence bowls over anything that is keeping you from succeeding. A trail of persistence. When I started high school, I decided that I wanted to work after school for a veterinarian. I applied for a job at the local animal hospital as an animal technician. A technician's main duty is to help the veterinarian control animals being treated and keep the doctor from being bitten. The job was hard to get. I kept checking in for about 6 months until there was finally an opening and I got the job. Wow. Most of my friends were dishwashers or box boys that didn't even have a job. And I was working as an animal technician and I made $1.65 an hour. Almost unbelievable. I showed up my first day bubbling with excitement. The first appointment for the day was a lady who brought in a box full of newborn puppies to have their tails docked. My job was to hold each puppy as the doctor tied a string tightly near the base of their tails and then snipped off their tails off. I bought the first puppy out of the box, holding her rear end toward the doctor. I tried to keep him from squirming as the doctor brought the scissors to his tail. Snip! The puppy shrieked and continued whining as his tail dropped to the table, followed by drops of blood coming out the end of his tail like a leaky faucet. Immediately, I felt lightheaded, but tried not to show it. The doctor finished sewing the tail up and then asked for the next puppy. The next one was worse. He squirmed more, screamed more, and bled more. Suddenly, I knew I was going to throw up. I handed the puppy to the owner and quickly ran to the bathroom. My head was spinning. I felt sick to my stomach, and I had broken out in a cold sweat. And I sat with my head between my knees. I thought, darn it, I finally got this job, and now this happens. How am I going to explain this? After about 15 minutes, I went back to the doctor, still feeling a little woozy. I'll be all right now, I told him. But things did not get better. As a kid, I always fainted whenever I got an injection. It was just standard procedure for me. Now I discovered that seeing dogs and cats get injections had the same effect on me. I had to hold the animals and avoid looking at the head at the needle, otherwise I would become lightheaded. Just looking at a needle could make me weak. Before the day was over, I also discovered I was afraid of and allergic to cats. My nose was running. I was sneezing and my eyes itching water. What a wretched day that was. Fortunately, I made it through that first day without actually fainting or throwing up, but I came ever so close to it a number of times. At the end of the day, I was discouraged. I really wanted that job, but I knew I couldn't stay at it because my stomach was weak. Because of my weak stomach and allergies. Then at night, I had a dream. How many guys have a dream? How many guys, as you're going through something in life, at some point in time, something comes to you and you have a dream? And how many guys at some point in time, no matter what type of discouragement, what type of issues, what type of obstacles, what type of challenges that you're dealing with, you have a dream? So never let go. I dreamt that I was on a small boat all by myself out in the middle of the ocean. No land was in sight. Suddenly, a bad storm appeared. The rain came driving down on me. The strong wind felt as though it might pick me up and throw me out of the boat. I wrapped myself around the mast of the boat and held on with all my strength as the boat rocked furiously in the waves. The wind grew stronger, and I found it harder and harder to hold on. It was as though the elements were trying to break my hold on the mast. It got to the point where I considered letting go. How many guys have gotten to the point sometime in your life that you felt like letting go? Where you considered letting go. You considered quitting. You considered stopping. You considered letting it go. The pressure was intense, and I didn't think it would ever let up. But I did hold on, and then in my dream, I woke up on the deck of a ship, and the storm was gone. The sky was blue and clear, and the sea was perfectly calm. I've held on through the storm and survived. When I woke up, I immediately recognized the dream as a sign to stay on at the animal hospital. I continued on work there despite my allergies and weak stomach. At times, it was as bad as my dream had been. Fortunately, I stuck it out and outlasted the real storm. Every day after school and through the summer vacations, I worked there for the next 2 years. My allergies disappeared. I handled some of the meanest cats alive, and I even performed minor surgeries like cleaning out and suturing up abscesses, pulling dogs' teeth, and taking blood samples myself. I don't faint anymore when I go to the doctors for a shot. The point is to persist. Everybody put in the comments below, persist. The point is to persist. The point is to persist. When you are in a trying situation, hold on. Never let go. Imagine yourself on that ship with the storm trying to shake you off of it. Do not let go unless the storm destroys the ship and it starts to sink. Then it is all right to loosen your grip and avoid being drowned as the ship sinks to the bottom. Otherwise, persist. Otherwise, persist. And we'll move to the next chapter and then I'll wrap this up. So how to be a rhinoceros in all aspects of your life. How to be a rhino in all aspects of your life. Do you know how to make a rhinoceros float? Root beer, 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream, and 1 scoop of rhino. Remember this extremely funny, side-splitting, hilarious joke because it will remind you to put rhinoceros into everything that you do. Rhino success comes from being a rhino all the time. Rhino success comes from being a rhino all the time. You don't play rhinoceros while you are working on an important project and then go back to being a cow when the project is completed. This is a full-time position. You have to think rhino every waking minute. This is why the rhino pictures are important. The minute you forget that you are a rhino, you lose all your valuable rhino virtues. Opportunity could slip away from you in a matter of seconds. A torpedo could knock you flat before you would even know what hit you. Think rhinoceros every minute of the day. So this will never happen to you. Keep a pebble in the bottom of your shoe to remind you, if that's what it would take to keep you constantly thinking rhinoceros. There are 6 major areas in your life that will immensely benefit if you go rhino. If you go rhino. There's 6 major areas in your life that will immensely benefit if you go rhino. So this says to me that you and I, we have a choice to make. And I listened to Jim Rohn earlier today. He said that your life doesn't get it by the life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change. And so in order for you to have the life that you want to have, to live the life that you want to live, it's going to require a choice to change. And so you have a choice to become a rhino. You have a choice to have the rhino success that accompanies with it your decision to become a rhino. You can choose to remain a cow. You can choose to remain a sheep, or you can make the decision that from this day forward, I'm going to be a rhino and I'm going to have rhinoceros success. Keep a pebble in the bottom of your shoe to remind you that if that's what it takes to keep you constantly thinking rhinoceros. There are 6 major areas in your life that will immensely benefit until you go if you decide to go rhino. They are financial, work, family, physical, social, and spiritual. Rhinoceros success can be had in each of these facets of our lives if we become full-time rhinos. Let's look at them. And the first one we're going to take a look at is financial. So tomorrow we're going to take a look at financial. We're going to just take a look at financial tomorrow. So we got financial, work, family, physical, social, and spiritual. So we're going to take a look at financial tomorrow. We'll stop right here and pick this back up. As we're talking about rhinoceros success, you have to make a choice. You get a chance. You get the opportunity to make a choice if you're going to go full-time rhino. And going full-time rhino comes with it rhino success. Many of us want massive success in our life, but not many of us are willing to take massive action. And not many of us are willing to have a massive attitude, a massive belief, crazy faith, right? I know what we say we want, but are we willing to become so that we can have what we want? And I say it like this: you must become the person of your dreams in order for you to have the things of your dreams. Let me repeat that one more time for you. You might want to write that down. I must become the person of my dreams in order for me to have the things of my dreams. Well, guys, that's our midday manna. That's my time with you here today. This is ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator, founder of New Black Wall Street. Remind you of this, that it takes a village, and it starts with us. You absolutely can have rhinoceros success, but you've got to make the decision that you're going to become a full-time rhino. All right, guys, let's build as we climb together. Guys, have a good day.